phone. Oh, that ain't my shit.
Oh, hell yeah. A Tommy Strong apple juice. They said we drinking the Tommy Strong. Rest in peace.
Tommy Strong.
I actually thought this was a Martin special. Didn't Martin used to fucking bust these up?
What?
Martin used to drink these shits. Hell yeah, I remember him. These shits used to be on the table. You know, random shit, just.
Oh, you know what? That's a good one.
It's just from Martin. But even my boy Beatmore and my other boy, they were saying this is what Tommy used to drink all the time. But I remember Martin fucking busting these shits up.
Somebody's fucking with it.
Yo, we live. Get you in the live. This is where people can comment. They could get, y'all can ask us a question now, man. We got 2 tenderonis in the house. Pecan rum pie, platinum lemon cherries. I've been smoking this.
You haven't smoked the platinum yet?
Mm-mm.
So do the platinum.
I waited. Once I seen it was a dispensary piece,
Do the platinum.
I was like,
You got a lighter?
Nah. I might though. Hold up. I do. They been smoke all day, man.
That's the ashtray.
Cool.
Wait, so I was asking earlier, this ain't the first lemon cherries.
Mm-mm. First they had a regular lemon cherry.
Oh, this is platinum.
Then they have platinum. Then they had bubble. They got Bay Flavors. They was off to a real good start, and then they just started dropping 25, 30 flavors and shit. Kind of fucked up their own shit. Cause now you don't know what's the gas and what's not. But
Well, 28% cannabinoids, 24% THC, 0.6 CBD. We're gonna see. Silence?
it's smooth. It's kind of strong. I'll reserve the rest of my comments to after you hit it.
If it don't taste like pause like that off top, then I know something funny.
It's still a little fresh. I gotta be objective. I gotta have an objective perspective when it comes to this weed.
Well, the taste is there, but it's light. It's very light, which is not a bad thing because sometimes it should be too strong. It has a little punch to it. So far, so good.
I don't know whether it's hot in here or whether that shit made my nose sweat.
I think it's a combination of both. Because it's strong. This is good. But I think we smoked shit similar. You don't think so?
No, nigga, see, this is why we have the show.
This is all we've been smoking, kinda.
This weed is dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Like 10 out of 12 weeds taste like that, and it's either hitting or not. This one just happened to be hitting.
Sometimes the flavor is stronger. This one, the flavor is there, but it's not as overpowering, which could be a good thing, because sometimes it should be too overpowering sometimes. It depends on what you're in the mood for, but this is decent. This is casual.
I mean, it's to the point where now it's crazy how the whole weed shit is turning around. I went to see my homeboy, and my homeboy had some $40 fire. I might have brought an ounce of that shit in the past couple days because I'm not gonna shit myself, nigga, and the 40 is hitting just as good, if not better than the 75. You know, so I was fucking with him. Somebody else has some good ass block work. So the block work is coming back around. These 75 niggas gotta compete with the block now. You know, and It seems like that's how the weed has been going, and we would have to go out and seek this shit. I gotta go out and place California orders, you know, wait for the weed to come in, you know. This is where the game is headed.
This is Friday.
Definitely something we've had before.
Yeah, and I think we've had better. I think we've had better. I think Backpack Boys. Did we have this from Backpack Boys? No, not lemon cherry.
We've had lemon cherries from everybody.
We had lemon cherries, right? What's that black? That's black cherry.
Black cherry, we had lemon cherry.
No, we had lemon cherry black. We had lemon cherries back. I think Backpack Boys was better. I think this shit was better than this.
We did a video on white bubblegum cherries, I think, Bay flavors, and that shit was gas.
That shit was good. I remember that.
Broke up like semi-dense, kind of chunky weed, you know. I was breaking this shit. This shit had that look. It had the perfect dispensary look, and as soon as you squeeze that shit down to the dust particles.
Let me ask you a question.
I hate my weed in dust particle.
The question is, what do you rate it, and what would you pay for it moving forward?
That's a good question, because I done been in the dispensary and brought some garbage. I was in the cookie store in Vegas and brought the soap, and I'm like, oh shit, I got the soap, man. Rolled that shit up, and it took 3 blunts trying to get high. Me being the man that I am, I wasn't. If I'm smoking and I'm not satisfied, it could be 3, 4 in the morning. I will go and find me an eighth of weed to satisfy me. So I smoked that eighth of soap, wasn't satisfied. Ubered myself back to the cookie store and bought the apples and bananas, which was very like the shit we smoke. So you gotta know your palate first of all. If you're looking for a sale, you know, then don't expect to get the.
I mean, would you pay $80 for that?
No, hell no.
Would you pay $75? Well, no, $60. Let's just jump it down to $60. Would you spend $60?
That's a difficult question, because here's the thing. My boy ain't always gonna get that $40 piece
I
of
know
fire.
that. I know that.
So it's like.
But no, if you got you know, all he got is this.
That
but all
40 is smoking just like this, so
No,
this
no.
would have to come to 50.
Yeah. So that's
You
the
know?
question I want to know. So this is worth 50.
That's
for
a
you.
50 piece
50
right
piece
there.
for you. All right. And what do you rate it? Because I was, you know what? It's funny you say that, because I was fighting myself. Like, this is maybe a little bit better than 40, but it ain't a 60. It ain't a 60. But it's a little bit better than 40. So 50 is a nice price.
So this 50 is what it should be genuinely worth.
Yeah.
The look of it could go for a 65. You could open this bag and be like, you know what? But after you smoked it and after the nigga gotta give you a half ounce of this for 200.
A scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate it?
I'm a little in the middle, because I don't want to rate it too low.
I know.
And I definitely don't want to rate
I know.
it
That's why I'm
too
waiting
high.
on you. Is it? I feel bad if I put it in the 7s, but then I'm wondering, what is it? A low 8, a 8, or a high 7?
I done gave some shit a low 8 that's blowing
Better than this,
Yeah.
exactly. So I don't know. I guess we gotta put it in the 7s.
7, 8.
7.8.
Dispensary piece at 7.8.
7.8.
What are y'all doing, Bay Flavors, man? Get it together, man.
I will say it's nice though. It's a nice smooth joint. You know, I ain't mad at it, but
It's that raw paper weed, man.
it's a summer night on the water with your girl type of weed.
Yo, that's spot on. You take you a 7 of this to Cancun or something. You hit that beach on a late night with your lady. Just walk and puff, man. I don't get the smell that it's even loud like that. Like,
No, that's what I said. But it got the taste though. It's not. You could taste it, but it's not.
meaning like, let's say you in another country or whatever,
lit it up.
and you blowing this,
Yeah.
a nigga ain't gonna be like, what the?
Nah.
You know? Then I call the cops and shit.
Well, platinum lemon cherries.
What do you give it?
I give it that 7.8. 7.8. $50. That's what this shit costs. I ain't gonna say what this shit costs, but the limit of what I spent. And
I'm just a little disappointed in Bay Flavors, man. Like, there's a lot of brands who get off to a fucking running start, man. And, you know, the viral shit and the age that we in where shit just take off. You know, a lot of these companies don't get to really establish themselves. So we'll get a Bay Flavors, we'll get 3 or 4 good pieces, and then 20 other average pieces come down the pipeline so these niggas can make their money, which is fine, but we suffer on the back end because we gotta smoke 7.8 weed for y'all out the dispensary, more or less. Shit, there's some weed you can't even smoke and talk. You gotta like, some of those shits we done put down, like, you know what, fuck it, we just go to the next one. This is like, you know. For the raw paper, this shit for the, this is boardroom weed. And smoke this in the damn office. I'm about to like this thing, man. I've been smoking this.
And this is pecan rum.
Mm-hmm. A little about this. This is from 415 shopping carts. Those are people who came out with the, remember Harpia,
Mm-hmm.
the coconut gelato shit. Then they threw they made Harpia, and they put the lemon in the coconut gelato, and that shit was going crazy for a minute. It was good. But it was definitely a case of you get some weed and it smoke all right the first couple blunts, then that shit just turns to no good. It turns to shit. So these niggas was on the way, in my opinion, going to shit. Another brand, 20, 30 flavors, trash. Miami Vice Harpia. Fucking whole bunch of Harpias. This tastes like a piece of candy though to me. I might have said too much. Let me let my partner edit it.
Pecan rum. Who this by?
415 shopping carts. The dudes that used to make that Harpia and
Mhm.
shit.
I just wanted you to say that they get on the camera because I hear you say the 415. The Harpia shit, that was a long time ago. I don't feel like it. This don't really taste like. Damn, hold on. Damn, what's them candies that taste like this shit? Hold on.
And that shit got a
We got a syrup. Tastes like syrup a little bit too.
It got a sweetness on that inhale, like.
Damn, I can't pinpoint that shit. I don't know. Not a pecan though. Interesting. Maybe a pecan waffle?
Definitely something in there.
Pecan waffle from the Waffle House?
A little bit. That shit got some sugar in it somehow, nigga. Niggas out here smoking sugar.
Interesting.
Now I mean, it's not a overbearingly
Nah.
sweet taste. It's not that. It's just one of the things I pick up on. Cause when you smoke a lot of lemon cherries and you get used to them tastes, you get, you know. So when I hit a weed like this and I could taste that on like the back end, I kind of like it.
Here you go.
Yo, I don't mean to offend none of my raw paper smokers, man. That's the only way I could describe that weed, though. Listen, you roll up the raw, I'ma smoke it with you. I'm just not gonna roll it up, you know?
Trying to pinpoint that taste. I don't know. It's good though. Like you said, it's not like the fruity, all that extra other shit that's going on. It's different. Very, very much so. I don't know. I'm giving it a pecan waffle from the Waffle House. That's what the shit tastes like.
I thought I had it, but nah, I don't. Yo, I think we just be getting fucked up because everybody want a lemon cherry something or blue something or white something. So we get something actually genuinely different. It's hard to pinpoint. Don't necessarily taste like a gelato. I think that's where the sweetness may come in at, is because it's a pie.
Is the peanut butter dead? Peanut butter is officially dead?
I don't think so. I don't think niggas is jacking it because that's not the trendy shit no more. It was peanut butter before it was lemon cherry. Everything. Ready to bring that peanut butter back.
That's what I was saying. I thought they was gonna make a comeback or something, but because everything with peanut butter was hitting for a second.
Somebody just gotta make they gotta mix it. They gotta make find the right genetics. What's the name? Backpack Boys was on to something when they mixed the goobers. I mean the fucking whatever goobers is, peanut butter, breath, and something else. That was good. It just started making me sweat a little bit.
What you rating this?
I like this smoke. I like that smoke better than that smoke. This smoke almost feels a little thicker. You know, it don't hit. It hit. I would describe it as hitting better. You know, it got a little smoothness to it, but then it got a little punch. It got a little sweet. It got a little sweet at the end of it. You might could get 75 up out of me for another one of those. Why? Well, I just bought 3 75s this week. That's how I know. That's why that's another reason why we didn't smoke pecan first. Because from what I know, the pecan is stronger than that platinum shit.
Definitely. And that shit is so kind of like, it's so smooth it wouldn't have hit at all.
Mm-hmm.
It don't hit like this, so it wouldn't have
After
hit at all.
that.
Yeah. We would have been way more upset with that shit. But that being said, this is in the 8s for me.
I concur.
Not a high 8 either.
Mm-mm. I'm thinking 8.2.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, or to say this isn't that far behind the platinum lemon cherries, but this is better, definitely better. Yeah, I was gonna put like an 8.2 on it. Yeah, 8.3 maybe, one of those.
What you're definitely doing, making me sweat. My little fro hawk back here is sweating. But I'm glad they came back with a decent piece because that Harpia need to step its shit all the way up. All of that Wapia Platinum, Miami Vice, all that weird shit with the nigga with the Hawaiian shirt on, that Mr. Harpina. Man, get this shit right, y'all. Y'all need to, this is y'all ticket right here back in. Make that 2.0, nigga.
Yeah. If you can make this, yeah, if you could punch this up just a little bit more,
Word.
this could compete.
Y'all niggas is in the Cali dispensaries.
The reason you could compete because the taste is a little different. So you gotta use
Oh shit, we
taste.
have a question. One of the good brothers said, would we say, you remember smoking Italian icy? Backpack shit?
Yeah.
He was asking, is Italian ice top 5?
Nah, in my book.
See, I'd have to explain to him how shit be working here on the East Coast. Like, we get shit in waves. So we'll have Italian ice will be in the streets for about a year. Then it'll be off the streets for 2 years. Then it'll be back on the streets for a year or a good summer. You know, then it's off the streets. Whereas if you live in Cali, you probably got access to some good Italian
I like
ice.
Do-si-do more than I like that shit.
This is how Italian ice went for me. Italian ice was like one of the.
You was fucking with that shit when that shit.
Nigga,
you was fucking with that shit heavy.
when this Za shit popped
Yeah, you was
off,
fucking with that shit heavy.
and Backpack Boys had like no cap in the streets. Italian ice, they had all of them early flavors, like all of them different gelatos. I was fucking with Italian ice over all of them
fucking with
shits.
that shit heavy.
Then I kind of fell in love with the no cap. I wasn't on them. Wasn't on them gelatos like that. I was anti-gelato at that time, and you know, it don't be around like that. Like my boy had some Italian ice the other day, not the other day, but like a little while ago. But then he had the Snoop, the Uncle Snoop. So it's like he had a few other flavors. So in my mind, Italian ices was hitting like 4 years ago out here in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see that, some Uncle Snoop.
That's your top 5 though.
I can't put it in my top 5, not of backpack flavors.
Oh, backpack flavors?
But then my top 5 would really only consist of like backpack and ball family.
Nah, you gotta put some other shit in there too.
Like what?
I don't know.
What, Tenco?
Tenco.
They fell
yeah,
off
but
though.
you was fucking with Tenco heavy. Even Connected.
They
fell off too. They fell off
man.
too though. They fell off too.
Can't nobody sustain.
Nah, you right. They fell off. But he talking about of all time. But that's a deeper question. But no, it's not in the top 5.
I do remember that sugar cone Connected. That was some good ass meat. You know what? That's almost what this shit tastes like. The sugar cone from Connected.
That's what it's called, sugar cone? What's it called, sugar cone?
Yeah, nigga, remember it was in the red. I had it. Because I had my cousin. It wasn't what you got, Mr. Sandman.
Sugar cone?
You had got Sandman, and you had got another, and you had got some other
Gelinade.
shit. Gelinade. I got fucking sugar cone and another flavor. When I put in my order with my cousin. Well, we didn't film that shit.
was a long, many moons ago. That's when niggas was just getting high. Getting
I
high.
don't know, nigga. We was doing our first video was
Nah.
like 2-3 years before that.
Nah, niggas was just playing around. Niggas was playing around then. This before Meat Kevin was telling me how much you can make doing this shit. MeatKevin.com.
It's funny. It's my boy though.
I don't know. That's it?
Yeah, man. That's it, man. We got 7-9 or 7-8. I think we gave it
7-8.
7-8, 8-2.
8-2.
Well, you know, 8-2, 7-8. This has won 415 to live to fight another day. But yo, till next time, like, subscribe, donate if you can. 473ML, the brand is the Cash App, and stay tuned for Silence versus Metascato. I don't know who gonna win, man. I think I know who gonna win though, but y'all gonna see. Tune in.